What's up, YouTube? This is Richie Rayo 4 coming to y'all with some news about Roy Jones Jr. returning to the ring on October 7th. He's fighting somebody named Danny Santiago. I don't know too much about him. Found some stuff on the internet about him. He's cruiserweight. That's what he's classified as. He's 5'8" and a half. He's orthodox. Let me see what his reach is. I think his reach is like, let me see. I don't know what his reach is, but I'm looking up some stuff right now, and I don't see his reach. But all in all, I really don't know what to say about this fight. I've read some comments about this fight on other sites, and they were like, it's gonna kind of be like a Omar Sheikah type fight. You know, he's really not gonna hit Roy Jones in the long run. He's supposed to be holding this fight in Pensacola at the Civic Center down there. I recently went down there for graduations. It's pretty nice. Basically, you know, I guess Roy Jones, I don't know if this is gonna be his last fight. I don't know if he's coming back at cruiserweight. I don't know if he's going back down or staying at light heavyweight. But if he's trying to, I don't think he's trying to pad his record. I think this fight is basically on either a retirement fight or another comeback. I guess for his confidence, because I already know, you know what I'm saying, watching Roy Jones, if you know, from the losses to Tarver, Glenn Johnson, who else? Joe Calzaghe, Hopkins recently, Danny Green especially. That Roy Jones, he's not a good fighter when he's not confident. He shells up. He likes to just survive the fight after something like that happens. And I guess, you know, deja vu kind of set in against when he fought Bernard Hopkins, because he looked like the Roy Jones that fought Tarver the third fight. But in the third fight, he threw more punches, and in the fifth round, you know, he did his damage to Tarver. But against another veteran like Bernard Hopkins, he really didn't do too much. He really couldn't land anything. But when he tried to press the issue, you know, he kind of hit Bernard with straight right hands. You know, glanced on one side of the ear one time, hit him in the chin one time, coming in with a straight jab and the right hand punching up, but not straight. But other than that, he really didn't do too much. And you know, all I can say about Roy is if he continues to fight, he needs to fight. He doesn't need to go in there and BS with these people, man. He needs to go in there. He's 41 years old. He's not as fast as he used to be. I don't know if he's as strong as he used to be. He still got some power, but I don't think he has knockout power to just drop somebody and knock him out cold. Danny Santiago, his last 4 fights, he's 2-2, kind of like same as Roy Jones. And his opponents that he lost to was a guy named, starting from later to the earliest, is a guy named, I think it's like Zolt Erde. He lost 8-round TKO. It was supposed to go 12. He lost to Antonio Tarver. They said Tarver started slow, and I think they said he caught him with an uppercut, dropped him in the 4th, and that was it. And after that, he fought a guy named Paul Jeanette. He beat him in 8 unanimous decision, and another dude named Billy Bailey. I don't know too much about the other 3 guys, but I know who Antonio Tarver is because he was the first person to knock out Roy Jones Jr. You know, I'm thinking that this might be a competitive fight for Roy Jones, because this guy's came off of two wins, and Roy's coming off of 2 losses. So it depends on which Roy Jones shows up that night. The Roy Jones who shells up, who's scared to get knocked out, you know, by a guy, or the Roy Jones who gets hit for the first time in the fight and shells up and doesn't do anything. If that Roy Jones shows up, then he's gonna have a hard time. He can pull it off, he can win the fight, but it depends on how he wins. If he loses, definitely you need to hang him up, man. No ifs, ands, buts about it. If you get beat by somebody like that who doesn't even have a belt, or doesn't even, I don't even think the dude is ranked. I don't know. He might be ranked. I don't know. I'm not gonna call this guy a pushover, because anybody who steps in that ring, it's not a pushover. It takes dedication. It's hard to go in there fighting. Shoot, it's hard for me to fight 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Let alone you go in there and you fight 8, 10, 12, championship rounds. But all in all, I hope Roy Jones wins, man. Whatever he does, that's his business. If he doesn't retire, hey, more power to him. He's my favorite fighter of all time. But time is ticking, man. If you're gonna make your last push, you need to go ahead and push right now. Get in that gym, work hard, do what you need to do, man. Because we need, if you want to continue to fight, man, we need that Roy Jones who fought Jeff Lacey. Even if that was like 50% of the prime Roy, or 60 or 70% of the prime Roy, that's still good enough to beat a lot of guys. But you need to be careful about who you fight if you win this fight and continue to fight. But enough about that. October 7th is the day, so be on the lookout for that for people who care. It's Richie Ray signing out. San Antonio welterweight Golden Glove champion, novice. Next year will be open. Let's go.